Welcome to Fire Sale Franchise episode 68. Now, we had a bit of an unscheduled break last week, and I apologize for that at the time, but I would like to now again apologize for that again. And now I wasn't able to get a video out on the Tuesday I would have liked to. I got back here Monday morning, and I thought I'd be able to come and do it, but, you know, I kind of got blindsided by jet lag, which I wasn't really expecting, but it happened. But like I said, I promised there will be 2 episodes of Fire Sale Franchise this week. There will be 2 episodes of Fire Sale Franchise this week. I will stick to that. It just won't be on the normal days. Anyway, that's all out of the way. Time to get on with this. We've got the Falcons to play next, and we've got college players to scout. And really, I've said this 100 times. It's got nothing to do with it. You know, we're coming into the final time lifespan of Man 70. It's nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that our team is perfect. I don't need any players. So we've got ourselves a big injury decision because the doctors have cleared Lance Sitton. Now, what I'm thinking is the Falcons are 2-8. They are in a sorry state. However, that's, you know, I can see us losing that game. Earl Downs hasn't done badly, but he's also not done well. Let's put it that way. He's not done badly, but he's not done well either. Look how well he was playing as well. 122.3 passer rating, 13 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. It's a shame he didn't get to play all those games, but let's keep Earl Downs in. Let's keep him in and, you know, continue to run. He's thrown 4 touchdowns. It's not bad. But anyway, we've made that big decision. We've decided to go with Earl Downs for one more game. We could end up regretting this, but we don't want Lance Sitton to be re-injured and be gone for even longer. That's what you got to think about there. We're going into this game against the Falcons with Earl Downs at quarterback. So we saw the Falcons not that long ago, but a big difference in this one is they don't have Julio Jones, so Kevin White is their number 1 receiver right now. And they try and run it to the outside, but Christian Stuckey comes over the top, tackles Freeman for a loss, and they're on 3rd and 6 here, go for a screen play, and Ryan Tatum makes the tackle, holds them on 4th down, and they had to punt away. And we start this game with a run. Derrick Henry there trying to find some space in traffic. 2nd and 8, and it's a pass out and completely misses the receiver Crosby Greer. And so on 3rd and 8, we gave Kemnavis Grigsby the responsibility of trying to get a 1st down, and he just couldn't do it, so he pumped the ball away as well. So 1st and 10 for Schneck here, rolling out to the left under some pressure, and he just gets rid of the ball as Jamarcus Vance came in. 2nd and 10 for him now. Pressure in the pocket again, but manages to get rid of it. Not a great attempt of a first tackle. Christian Stuckey doesn't make the tackle, and finally Jameson Nixon does. That time Jameson Nixon misses the tackle, tried to go in early. Ronald Darby now making the tackle at the 29-yard line, and the Falcons are moving. 3rd and 4 here, going end zone, and luckily they missed the receiver there. Did get a field goal though, so they take the lead here 3-0. We go for a short pass to Derrick Henry here. Try and get Earl Downs just in a rhythm of completing passes. 3rd and 2, we try and run it with Derrick Henry. He had to fight and couldn't get it. So again, we punted away. 2nd and 18, they go for a draw play here. Freeman finds a little bit of space, but also a lot of defenders. And on 3rd and 14, chance to get him off the field. Looked like a completion, but Edgerton Fillon manages to break that one up. So they punt away on 4th and 14. Kemnavis Grigsby looks to receive that at about the 8-yard line. Cuts it outside, and there were 2 blocks from D. Milliner there. He picked up the first guy and a 2nd guy, and that allowed Kemnavis Grigsby to spring free here, get around the outside of everybody, and get in for a punt return touchdown. Takes it 90 yards from the 10-yard line, apparently then. 3rd and 10 now for the Falcons, now down 7-3, and they're going deep direction of Kevin White and Darby manages to break that one up. A big time play from him, stopping a big completion. 2nd and 6, Derrick Henry tackled just short of the 1st down, and so we go with a fullback dive on 3rd and 1, but somehow Blake Moreland finds a huge hole. Now Blake Moreland's going direction end zone, gets caught from behind at the 4-yard line, and a holding call on the first play makes it 1st and goal from the 14-yard line. Now Derrick Henry looking to pick up all of that plus an extra yard. 2nd and goal on the 3, and it's a pitch to the outside with Derrick Henry, who looks to finish this drive with a touchdown. And what a drive that was, running the ball well. 2nd and 2 now, the Falcons are running the ball well. Devontae Freeman found himself a huge hole there, taking it down to the 41-yard line. 2nd and 7, they're running with Wynn now, who makes a man miss. Antoine Dyson finally making the tackle, cleaning up a lot of people's mess right now, Dyson is. And then Ryan Tatum there in for the tackle. 3rd and 10, trying to pass it, but Kyle Decker is in for the sack. Got no chance. That's his 15th sack of the season. And on 1st and 10, we're running the ball again. Derrick Henry now starting to find some space, more consistently picking up big chunks of yardage. And we go for a play action there as we've been running the ball successfully, and that one works out for us. Crosby Greer with the reception. 2nd and 10, throwing it again direction of Crosby Greer, who's tackled just short of the first down, but 1st and 10 on the 25 now. We're just outside of the end zone. Earl Downs starts to roll to the right, tries to throw it across his body, and it just goes straight to Vic Beasley, and now Earl Downs takes a terrible angle of pursuit, and no one's going to catch Vic Beasley, who's looking to take it all the way to the end zone on a pick six. It was a terrible throw, and it's just what can happen when you don't have a great quarterback there. Earl Downs trying to make up for it, though, and now he fumbles the ball, gets hit here late in the first half, and now they got a chance for a field goal, but D. Milliner blocks the kick. Darren Stanley collects it, and we managed to stop them scoring any extra points. D. Milliner got us 6 points when he had some excellent blocks for Kem Davis-Grigsby. Saves us 3 there with an excellent block of the kick, and we're trying to go deep here. We kind of knew this could be intercepted. We don't care there. It'll count on the stat sheet, but it means nothing. And on 2nd and 4 now in the second half, we're running with Derrick Henry again, trying to get something going after a couple of turnovers, and we're trying to go there for Crosby Greer, and it's another turnover thrown straight to a linebacker again, and it's a rookie day for Earl Downs right now. We're asking too much of him, asking him to throw it too often, and that's just not going to work. Schneck there stopped from achieving anything under pressure. 3rd and 15, back to pass, gets hit as he throws, going direction of the end zone, but Ronald Darby breaking that up again. Ronald Darby right now shutting down Kevin White today, and it's a short pass there to Chance Sugars. Gets the first down. 3rd and 5 now, going for a pitch to Kem Davis-Grigsby to pick up the first down, and he gets tackled, but he also manages to get the first down. 3rd and 6 again, a lot of 3rd and intermediates here, and he completely misses Crosby Greer there, wide open. 3rd and 2 now for the Falcons, and we had a chance to tackle Freeman behind the line to gain, but we do not get it. They get the first down and a whole bunch of more yards, and on 3rd and 1 they try and run it again this time. This time it's going nowhere with Win. We managed to stop them. 3rd and 4, Earl Downs looking to pass, throwing it to Chance Sugars. When in doubt, throw it to that man. 2nd and 7, and we're looking to pass again, hoping to keep it short, but we go deep there, and well, that just wasn't a great idea either. Crosby Greer didn't have a chance on the ball. Desmond Trufant with an interception. We've got to throw those passes short if we're going to throw with Earl Downs, and on 1st and 10 there, Jameson Nickerson making a tackle after they get the first down, throwing it short again. Jameson Nickerson just managing to make the tackle there on the fullback, and we held him to another field goal, but we're down some points right now. But finally we managed to find Gerald Hanspad, who beat his man. Earl Downs was able to find him. It was only a matter of time before Gerald Hanspad springs free. He gets a couple of those a game. You just got to find him, and we did there on the 69-yard touchdown. Now the Falcons back behind again, trying to get some points back. 2nd and 8, and we managed to stop them getting anything there. So we've got a 3rd and 8 situation, a chance to get the ball back again. He throws it short, but Edgerton Fillon is there to stop him picking up the first down, and they punt it back to us. Kem Davis-Grigsby has already taken back 1 punt today. Might have another chance today if he can get an open field, and he's got it there on the right side. Has only got a couple of guys to beat for speed. They've got some good angles on him, though. Can he get away from him? He might just have done it, but gets caught from behind. Tackled at the 11-yard line, and on the very next play here, we'll go for a quick screen to Crosby Greer. Can't mess up a throw like that, and Greer takes it in for the touchdown. I've been wanting to throw a screen for a while, and we finally get one there, and it goes in for the touchdown. Greer making the most of that opportunity. 1st and 10 for Schneck and the Falcons here, going deep over the middle. Somehow Kevin White was being covered by Dion Jones. They'd moved their players around before that play, and it worked out in their favor. 1st and 10. Edgerton Fillon went for the interception rather than the player and missed out, and they get a first down. 1st and 10 again, trying to run with Freeman. That is going nowhere. Less than 2 minutes left now in this game, and they throw it there to Kevin White, and he's stopped short of the end zone. 2nd and goal now at the 4-yard line. Schneck has got time, finds a man going across the entire end zone. Jameson Nickerson tried to get it. It was a good attempt, but they made the catch. We're going for a screener on this play, but it looked covered, so Downs pulls it down and somehow manages to get out of that. He picks up the first down, and that is huge because it allows us to run the clock down here with this final run by Derrick Henry. No one ever said winning these games with Earl Downs would be easy, and you know, most of them have not been. This one probably the closest. We've had a couple of swaps of who was winning the game, but we managed to hold on in the end. And in that final quarter, Earl Downs, well, in the final, I don't know if it was the half or the quarter, Earl Downs couldn't, it was the quarter, I can see now where the points were scored. He couldn't do wrong for trying. First he couldn't do right for trying, then he could have done absolutely anything and it would have worked. Some incredible plays coming in at the end. Now, his numbers are nothing to be proud of. 147 yards, 52% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. But at the end of the day, what matters is if you won or you lost, and we won. So we can, you know, get over the fact he threw a bunch of interceptions and had a lost fumble this week. No offense to Earl Downs, but he's not what we're looking at for the future. He's what is here right now to fill in for Lance Sitton. Lance Sitton is the future. He's still plenty young. Rushing, Derrick Henry got it done today. 18 attempts, 81 yards, 4.5 yards per carry, and a touchdown. Kevin Davis-Grigsby went 3 for 9. Earl Downs went 3 for 20. And Blake Moreland, 2 for 47 with that huge run on 3rd and short. Receiving, Crosby Greer, 4 for 43 and a touchdown. A nice touchdown on a screen. Someone I've been wanting to throw all game long. Finally did it, and we get it. Gerald Hansbard, 1 for 69 and a touchdown. It's ridiculous what this guy can get done. Then defensively, Christian Stuckey in with 9 tackles leading the team. Jameson Nickerson with 8 behind him, and Antoine Dyson with 7. Tackles for loss, 3 for Christian Stuckey, 2 for Antoine Dyson. Sacks, just the 1 for Carl Decker today, but we have plenty of pressure on Schneck. Plenty of times he just managed to get rid of the ball, otherwise it would have been a sack. Interceptions, we don't have those today. They had plenty. Forced fumbles, we also don't have today. They also had some. But what matters as well is not the kick returning, that's whatever. The punt returning. Kevin Davis-Grigsby, 217 yards today, returning punts on 6 attempts. A long of 90 that went for a touchdown. Another one that was 11 yards short of a touchdown. He had himself a day today, even if he didn't get too many carries. One player has regressed. No prizes for guessing who that was, Earl Downs. And look at that. Awareness -2 for throwing 4 interceptions. But I think we should get Lance Sitton back for this next game. Sometimes he comes back when the projected thing was. Sometimes they come back the week after they could have been brought back early. We'll have to find out after we move on to the week where we play the Eagles. Where everybody take a deep breath. Lance Sitton is available to play again. It is over. We got out of that not losing a single game, and Lance Sitton is back. And you know what? I think Lance Sitton maybe has been a little underappreciated in his time with this team. You know, he's not always been a star performer where he's been absolutely destroying people, although he did do so well to start this season. I think we're all going to think a lot more of Lance Sitton after this, after having seen how Earl Downs plays, and you know, some of those passes he just murdered and completely missed people on. I think having Lance Sitton back, we're going to notice how good he actually is. And I'm sure the defense is happy to see him, but I think a couple of guys who are even happier to see him back on the team are Gerald Hansbard, who was scoring no end of touchdowns with Lance Sitton, although he didn't really stop scoring touchdowns with Earl Downs, but Chance Sugars. Other quarterbacks don't go to Chance Sugars half as often as Lance Sitton does. I don't know what it is about Lance Sitton, but he just loves to go to Sugars and he gets the big plays with him. And Sugars really ends up just being used by other quarterbacks as an emergency 3rd down option because he's probably got the biggest catch radius in the NFL. But anyway, our team is back, united, complete again. Well, it's not complete. We've still got some injured players. Eric Nickerson for 1. But it is back on offense to pretty much its strongest. NFC East not doing too much. We are rolling towards possibly a 16-0 season. We've only got 5 games left and we're at full strength. If we don't get injured, I think we might do it. But there's no point thinking about that. It's not, never think 5 games in advance, think this week. And this week we play the Eagles, and that's who we've got to beat. The Philadelphia Eagles with Gary Herron at quarterback, a left-hander, and he throws one deep there, but Jameson Nickerson gives away a completely unnecessary defensive pass interference call. So they got the ball at the 34-yard line now on 2nd and 12, and it's a quick screen there, and it works out real well for them. Pick up a bunch of yards and the 1st down. Darren Stanley finally making the tackle now on 1st and 10, throwing it short, and nobody was there again. The little dump down pass takes them all the way to the 2-yard line, and on 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line, try and run it outside, and there were a bunch of guys there, but nobody made the tackle, and Boston is in for the touchdown. So we get the ball down 7 to start this game. It doesn't happen too often, but it's happened a couple of times this season. And we start off with the pass to Chance Sugars. And then our second play of the game, we go for a quick screen there to Crosby Greer, who manages to get out of that tackle. There was some good blocking downfield. That man misses, and Crosby Greer is straight in for the touchdown. And what a start to this game after going down 7. We tie it up in just a matter of 2 plays. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line now for the Eagles again. And apparently you can't wallop a guy out of bounds. That was a penalty. On 2nd and 3 they go play action, but Kyle Decker was having absolutely none of it. Sacks Herron there. And now on 3rd and 11 they're looking to pass for the 1st down. Throwing it deep direction of Stanley and Nickerson, and that just isn't going to work. They break that pass up. 4th and 11. We've seen some magic from Cam Davis-Grigsby already, but here he hits him in the back. He picks the ball up in the end zone. He's got to try and pick something up. He manages to get to the 11-yard line. It wasn't great, but it could have also been a lot worse for us. On 2nd and 5 now, Sitton is looking for Kirby Lott, who finds some space, manages to make a man miss. We hit him right in the hole of the coverage, and Kirby Lott is off to the races, and he's not the fastest man on the field, but he's fast enough with that kind of head start, and he's in for a huge touchdown as well. And on 1st and 10, he didn't even have a chance to hand the ball off there. Christian Tucky came flying in, and on 1st and 20, Stanley finds Sugars there. Sugars hurdling the first man, getting tackled, and that'll be it for the first quarter. 3rd and 8 now, and Sitton looking for Sugars again for the reception. First down, tiptoe catch. 3rd and 8, Sitton looking for, well, who else would you expect? It's Chance Sugars again for another first down. 1st and 10 now, and we're finally running the ball as well, and Derrick Henry there picking up the first down. It's a nice run from him. 3rd and 4, looking for the screen pass here, and it's broken up by the linebacker, well covered the whole way, and the Eagles get the ball back after we settled for a field goal. They go deep there over the middle. Ronald Darby finally making the tackle at the 46-yard line, and on 1st and 10 they go for a pitch to the outside, and that is stopped dead there at the 49-yard line by Dion Jones. 3rd and 8, throwing it there under some pressure, just throwing it out of bounds, and we have the ball here on 2nd and 25. We already scored a touchdown on this drive, but it was brought back because of offensive holding. 3rd and 14 now, looking for a first down, and a drive that used to be a touchdown turns into nothing. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles, and they're looking for a screen here, and Edgerton Fillon isn't able to make the tackle. Kyle Decker's got a chance. He's not able to make the tackle. Now Ronald Darby also misses, and now the running back looks like he's got nobody left to beat. Jameson Nickerson's going to try and catch him, but he doesn't get there in time, and he's in for the touchdown. That is so demoralizing at the end of the first half there. So many missed tackles. Everybody had a chance. And obviously we get the ball back here now with only a 3-point lead, down from 10, but Will Judy looks to change that, and Will Judy might just change that here on this return with a nice block from Cam Davis-Grigsby, and Will Judy is about to go all the way and make this a 10-point lead again with a 100-yard touchdown return on the kickoff. Will Judy is still dangerous from anywhere on the field. 1st and 10, they're going deep there, and never try Stanley and Nickerson with any kind of high ball. They will get it, and your receiver will not. 2nd and 10, 48 seconds left in this game, and they complete there for the first down, moving into field goal range here, trying to stop them scoring a touchdown though. 3rd and 2, looking direction end zone, stopped just short by Antoine Dyson with the big hit. 1st and goal rolling out, but Ryan Tatum is in there with the sack. 3rd and goal now. Got to stop them getting a touchdown here, and they go and miss their receiver, so they have to settle for this field goal. So the score in the second half right now, 24-17. Gerald Hansbad with a nice catch there on 2nd and 20. Breaks the first tackle, is tackled, but we ended up having to punt it away. They go for a run here. Christian Stuckey coming in with a nice tackle, but they're still moving the ball here. 1st and 10 on the 29 now. Finds an open man, the tight end. Antoine Dyson manages to make the tackle at the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal on the 2-yard line now, and we just managed to stop them getting into the end zone. 3rd and goal though, we're not as lucky. Tried to make the tackles, but Boston is in for his 2nd touchdown of the day. 2nd and 8, and we're going for a screen here to Will Judy to try and pick up this first down, which he does. Couldn't make that one-man miss, though. Could have got a lot of yards after that. 2nd and inches. Sitting looking direction of Kirby Lott, who makes the catch, gets rid of the first guy over the 50-yard line. And now 1st and 10 on the 46. Sitting still looking to pass, and this time he finds Crosby Greer on the outside, who gets tackled there at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 1 now at the 11-yard line. A quick screen to Crosby Greer, who gets away from the only man that was even near him, in for the touchdown. Crosby Greer has been turning those screens into touchdowns for the past few games with some serious ability. 2nd and 14, and Jameson Nickerson with a beautiful pass breakup. Receiver never had a chance, had a hand on it, but Jameson Nickerson just knocked that ball out, and he's been absolutely shutting down opposing receivers in recent weeks, and that continues there. 3rd and 14 now for the Eagles. Heron having to run around here. Ryan Tatum coming up from behind him. It's not a sack, but it is a tackle, and it does make him punt away. And on 3rd and 3, we're looking with Will Judy here to pick up this first down, which we do. Nice and easy. 1st and 10, and we're changing now to Derrick Henry, changing to a power game, and Derrick Henry just got about through a pile of defenders, in for the touchdown. What a time to bring Derrick Henry in. We'll see him just go headfirst into the crowd, come out of the crowd, and he turns it into 6 points. We've got speed, we've got power, and we use them both effectively. 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. Heron looking to pass. He's got no pressure, and he finds his man Antoine Dyson in with the tackle. 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line now. It's still just a 7-point game, and Gary Heron with plenty of time until there was no time, of course, but Jamarcus Vance is in with the sack. 1st and goal. They're looking to run it here, and they hand it off, and that is going nowhere. Christian Stuckey is in with the tackle. 4th and goal here. We got to get him off the field. They throw at back of the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Ronald Darby wasn't there to make the tackle, and the game is all tied right now. 1st and 10. We're going deep for Gerald Hansbad, not able to make the catch. There was an opportunity there. 2nd and 10. Looking for Chance Sugars, who takes the ball, starts taking it downfield over the 50-yard line, over the 40-yard line before finally being tackled at the 38, and at the 39-yard line, he makes it. Brennan Tomlinson makes the kick. 56-yard field goal to win the game for us. I tell you what, I didn't expect a game with sitting back on the team to be this close. Won by a kick of over, I think it was around 56 yards. Kicker was iced, but he managed to make it, and we win 41-38. Lance Sitton, 18 for 26, 360 yards, 69% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. I don't even remember the interception. Oh yeah, that was that really unlucky one, so it wasn't even a real interception. Rushing, Derrick Henry, 9 for 56, 6.2 yards per carry and a touchdown. Will Judy, 6 for 26, Lance Sitton, 2 for 7. Kevin Groups 1 for -2. Chance Sugars 5 for 87. Crosby Greer 5 for 111, 2 touchdowns. Kobe Law 3 for 112, 1 touchdown. Will Judy 2 for 19. Gerald Hansbad only 1 for 14. Had a couple of opportunities, I think, for some deep ones that just didn't end up getting to him. Defensively, Christian Stuckey 10 tackles. Dion Jones with 9. Antoine Dyson with 8. Sacks today, 1.5 for Ryan Tatum, 1.5 for Kyle Decker, 1 for Jamarcus Vance. Interceptions, we don't have any of those. Forced fumbles, we didn't have any of those either. But again, just like last week, we have a kick return touchdown. Will Judy going 100 yards for the touchdown. No punt return touchdown this time. Only 1 punt return for 9 yards, actually. And that is it for the first episode of the 2 that will come this week. Well, I'm pretty happy with how it went. Next episode, we'll have some more contracts to negotiate that we're still not going to touch. That'll be right at the end of the season. We'll take a look at those. Next episode, we'll be playing the Panthers and the Jets. And the Jets, of course, we met in a Super Bowl last season, so that's not a bad team.